Hey guys, Kuri Rinji here, once again bringing you the worst the VTuber community has to offer. And this time we have a really sad one. But at the same time, it shows what the last few weeks were really on about when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy and the whole controversy surrounding it. This, in some aspects, really proves that the whole controversy, at least on the side of the trans activists and their allies and helpers, it proves that these people weren't about saving anyone, they weren't about safeguarding anyone's rights. It was all about satisfying the cult and making sure that everyone walks in lockstep with them and doesn't differ from the already pre-established narrative surrounding the game, as well as the people involved in making the game, not to mention the people connected directly to the Harry Potter IP. So without further ado, let's get into the context of this thing. A trans VTuber, a smaller one by the name of Nova, decided to play Hogwarts Legacy and tell everyone about it. Now, you may think that this is a bait post, and in some regards it is. But at the same time, the replies to it, especially the quote retweets, really show what these people are capable of in order to tell you that you're not part of the cult, and if you're not part of the cult, they're gonna other you. You're gonna become an undesirable, and it's really disgusting. Let's take a look. Guess what, Twitter? I'm buying the Wizard game, Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, a trans girl is buying the Wizard game you hate. Fuck you if you attack me. If you attack me for wanting to play a game, you are a hypocrite because you show you don't actually support trans people. Yes, people can enjoy games without supporting someone you don't like. Games are games. So you're going to still knowingly support the biggest turf on the planet, as well as play a game that's also anti-Semitic to own people? What are you? You an edgy teen? People who care. Blank screen. This is gonna be something that's gonna be repeating itself throughout this video quite a few times. There's so many people that don't actually care. That they can fill up a whole length of a 20-minute video or so. So, you know, people that don't care, but apparently who also care, are the same people. And there's way too many of them, so this person is completely way off the mark when it comes to this. Pick me, pick me. Also, I am doing what I want. Support me when I don't support the rest of you. Also, I bought it back from a friend who pirated because I think that makes it better. Wait to be 11. Mom, can we have Keffels? We have Keffels at home. Keffels at home. You know, comparing anyone to Keffels is probably one of the biggest insults you can give to a trans person nowadays. Sure, I've seen people being called slurs and all other means of being nasty, but calling someone Keffels, that's way overboard, man. It's way overboard. We need to study the thought process of the meat e-girls go through when they choose to believe people who actually care about them playing a shitty wizard game. What is the trans version of a C-slur? This is something I've seen many times when it comes to Black Twitter, especially. When there's a very left-leaning issue going around Twitter, and leftoids want to make sure that everyone knows about it, when it's, especially if it's an issue that's connected to race. If you find a black person doesn't agree with those lefty notions, they're immediately called something like slurs, Uncle Toms, you name it. This is that just for transgender people now. This is cult behavior, and it's really egregious. Didn't know a random ass VTuber was the face of the trans community. Okay, pick me. Oh my god, you want to be a victim so bad. Move on, bitch. No one cares. The same people that were talking about transgender genocide because of buying and playing a video game, those are the ones that saying, no, you are the victim now. Like, you want to be the victim, not us. And everyone has to move on from this issue now because it's becoming uncomfortable for us now. You are not allowed to be the victim. We are the victims here. Pick me energy. Pick me energy. Please accept me. I'm the good chance person, unlike them. Blair White looking ass. Exactly. Girl, nobody cares. Pick me, choose me. I'm one of the cool ones. I promise. Yes, people can enjoy games without supporting someone you don't like. Games are games. But you bought the game, by definition you're supporting them, even publicly saying I bought this game to spite people. Is support for the game and the bigots who made it. Very real Muslims for Trump energy go on here. As you can see, everything needs to be made political, and the biggest own is always comparing something to Trump and his political campaigns. The pick me energy is insane. Playing Harry Potter won't make them see you as one of the good ones. You're still barely a person to them. Down with trans means you too, douchebag. Fucking hate and VTubers. VTubers try not to be right-wingers, losers challenge impossible. Gone wrong. Jumping on outrage for popularity and then turning around and calling herself a victim when it backfired. Well, you know, you're attacking her, and, you know, bait post being a bait post, you're still proving her wrong with this kind of behavior. The smartest thing for your movement would be not paying any attention to it, but you're just proving how awful you can be to other trans people. Because you're attacking her identity, you're not attacking any arguments, you're just as bad as the transphobes you claim to be fighting. Because they attack you based on identity too. They don't care about your ideas, they don't care what you think. They just want to make sure that you're insulted and dehumanized because of your identity. And you're pretty much doing a very similar thing to her. Not only is the game transphobic, this is extremely anti-Semitic. And just straight up garbage game. It's just not good. Also, it's so funny when people are like, guess what, Twitter, I'm doing something that makes you mad. As if anyone actually cares. Judging by the thousands of quote retweets and answers, I'm thinking you guys care quite a bit. Scroll through those quote retweets to see the community of not mad online doing their thing. Thank you, Honkus Maximus. You're one of the few people that actually sees it for what it is. My hat off to you, even though it will always stay on, because this PNG doesn't change much. Damn, is the right-wing bag really that lucrative? I might have to tap in. The most pick-me tweet in all of existence. Why are they attacking me? She said, having put on a target on her back. No, just blame the victim. Why not? You guys like to be victims, you know, you also like to victimize other people, so good job. Bro thinks we care. We don't give a shit. Literally no one cares. Still looking at thousands of quote retweets about people not caring. This is embarrassing. No one cares. Oh my god, shut up. Nobody cares, bro. It's a fucking game about the wizards. You're not doing shit. Again, same people that complained about the video game for weeks now say it's just a video game and that nobody gives a damn. Well, it really came around really fast, didn't it? Pick me badass tweet. No one cares, I assure you. Enjoy your time in the sun as one of the good ones. Whistling and then the abuse you'll get from your own target audience and they inevitably get bored of you. Why do white trans people want to be Blair White and Milo, whatever his last name was, so bad? Like you spent 70 of your dollars hairs to play a game about fighting a slave revolt, but also has anti-Semitism in it and puts money in the hands of a woman who hates you. Like, good for you. I don't know. See, it always comes down to race. It always gets so amazingly political. They have to bring up people from the political commentary spectrum. That sphere always gets mentioned, like if any of that is relevant to that. But you know, you have to do what you can do in order to mock somebody. Bring up politics. That's the easiest way to do so. Actually, I'm one of the good ones. Dude, why are you making it sound like you're now part of the KKK? As much as that KKK person in the image is reaching, so are you. The transphobia isn't the only issue with the game. Glad to know you not only support JKR, but also the anti-Semitic and racist stereotype she's been perpetuating for years, though HP. This is the same logic that trans Nazi girl was using, like, wow, so you already don't care about the trans voices since you aren't listening to me? I have no idea what this person is talking about in regards to a trans Nazi girl, but I'm guessing this is something in their mind and that's not actually real. And the person that they're naming a Nazi is far from that. I just have a hunch that that's gonna be it. Don't quote me on that. Maybe there's a real transgender girl that's a Nazi too going around, but to my experience, that's that's something that doesn't really happen, does it? You're really the C-slurs of the queer community. Hats off, bravo. The Pick Me stunt backfired so hard, bro. Just look at the hidden replies. Mind you, I will look from some of the hidden replies too, and they're basically the same thing as the quote retweets. So that backfiring is showing just how awful people are. It's really not a win for you. You're just showing how much of an L you're taking as a community, as a community of activists. They phrase this like such a pick-me thing, but then you check the comments and they're saying, no, please, actually my friend's fighting the game for me, and I'm paying him. Like, if you're going to do this, at least go all the way through with it. Don't be a pick-me and a pussy. Friendly mattered that when push comes to shove, they will in fact lump you with the rest of us what you tried so hard to get out of LMAO. Class trader. And now it's a class thing. It came from a gender identity thing, a race thing, and now it's a class thing. We have a holy trifecta of this thing now. Behold the pick-me. I think what's funny is this person is getting all sorts of support from actual transphobes. I think the book is doomed to fail. It's just funny that the audience that this tweet attracted screams pick-me, to be honest. I mean, if someone's a transphobe, why would they be supporting a transgender VTuber and their opinions? Are they just trying to use her as a token? But you know, if I was a transphobe, I surely wouldn't be taking side with a transgender person just based on principle. But you know, maybe you're saying that the people that agree with her don't have these principles, or maybe, you know, maybe you just made them up in your own mind that they're transphobic. The way you're so desperate for straight approval is killing me. And now we also have sexuality, because that's also somehow connected to it. Every single identity politics has been shoehorned into this discussion. It's amazing. Guess what, Twitter? I support Hitler. Yes, a Jew supports Hitler. This is an even bigger reach than the KKK person. Like, come on, man. This is just too much. You're actively giving money to your oppressor. How does this cis boot taste? Now, is this Twitter in the room with us right now? Yeah, I'm just looking through it. And there's thousands of examples of this Twitter hounding her right now. Good for you, but literally no one cares. Pick me tweet. Trying to impress the transphobes by coming off as one of the good ones will not stop them from outlawing your existence. It's like they look through quote retweets on their own. They see a singular comment with "pick me," the C slur or whatever they try to use to insult her, and they just copy it like actual NPCs. Like these people get very offended when you call them NPCs, yet they act like NPCs and regurgitate the same insulting talking points they claim their opponents use against them. Come on. How does the boot taste? Wow, I want attention. Wow, pick me. I'm not like those other dirty T-slurs with who disagree with your fortune. Sama, wow, wow, wow. That's you. That's what you sound like. She must be really want that transphobe dick. This is the worst pick me yet. Do trans people have a word that has similar meaning to T-slur? Of course, the comments are full of dumb masses yelling "pick me" or "who cares." Well, you guys obviously did over a dumb video game. This controversy would have never existed in the first place if you guys didn't care so much about who played the wizard game. Thank you for saying that. I say that very rarely, but in all of these replies that are so amazingly unreasonable, you find one or two that actually understand this whole issue without many biases. White queers. Pick me queers disgust me. Pick me, I'm not like other girls. Okay, pick me. Shut the fuck up, plus you support transphobes, plus being trans doesn't excuse you for being an asshole, plus you're a VTuber, your opinion doesn't matter, plus you think you're important when you're not. I mean, all of you are doing the exact same thing you accuse her of doing. This is all just this weird cult mentality, and it's both very disgusting and scary. Nice alt account, Blair White. Seeing very, very white leftist trans people post this shit so funny, but it also goes to show that they don't care about other minorities. This is the most pick-me shit. Class traitor. You really think you did something here? Pick me ass mentality. They're not gonna pick you. A trans person can be transphobic. 2. Nobody cares anymore. You're still supporting anti-Semitism. LOL. Black police officers still uphold white supremacy, and now somehow police brutality is also involved with that. Every single political issue that the West has ever seen in all in one quote retweet thread. Amazing. You are supporting financially and socially the eventual systematic extermination of yourself and your peers. And yeah, that's what it was. Despite this being a bait tweet, despite this showing to other people that you're gonna get attacked either way, it doesn't matter if you actually play the game or not. If you just step out of line just slightly, your identity doesn't matter anymore. And once again, this was never about supporting transgender people. This wasn't about safeguarding anyone's rights. This wasn't about fighting JKR even. This is all about cult mentality and making sure that no one steps out of line and everyone goose steps behind. But for now, enough of this insanity. Until next time.